Do you woke up one morning, realizing that you wanted to game? So you get real fucking ready and excited. You go turn that bitch on. It turns on. It's all beautiful. Everything playing. All of a sudden, it just turn off. Green screen. You're crying internally. You don't know what to do. You're pressing buttons. About to cry like a little baby. Yep, that's me. That was me about 2 days ago. But then I remember, wait, there's a manual. Let's go read it, right? Then you go to read the fucking manual, and you're even more confused of what the fuck is going on, right? And the manual just go and said, "Go fuck yourself," kind of. Well, fear no more. I'm about to help you, bitch. So let's start with the first thing that I did to fix it. I started with the RAM. So this is the slot for your RAMs here, and usually the ones that you use are the second from the left and the last one from the left. Usually that's what a normal RAM manual will tell you, to start from there, but you should read the manual from the RAM and the manual from the motherboard to make sure that you actually put it in the right slot. For some reason, for some people, it did not work the way that the manual asked them to. So what they did was, instead of having two RAMs, they've removed one of the RAMs and started putting it from the beginning. So it started with this one first, right? This first slot first. Shut off the computer. It was already off. Sorry. They turned on the computer, tried it, didn't work, and then they went from the left one by one until it posted for them. So you can start with the RAM if you want to. Second thing they did, they when people say clear the MOS or the MOS, usually for newer motherboards, you're gonna find a little button back down here that says clear the MOS or the CMOS. What you should do is turn off the computer and just hold this button for about 10 seconds. And it should clear everything on the MOS that is preventing it from posting for some reason. If that doesn't work, then let's move on with the graphic cards. These are the 3 slots on the graphics card here. Of them, you can use any of them. People usually believe that the first one is always the one that you need to use. Not really. You can use whichever you want to make your computer manageable, to manage your cable, to make it look pretty from the outside, right? So if you have it on the first slot, you will want to remove it and try it on the second slot, and then turn on the computer, see if it posts, then try it on the third slot. If it doesn't work, then you should move on to the next thing, which is removing this little piece of shit here. Because for mine, this and the cable, which I'm gonna explain next was the problem for me. I have to buy a new one of this. For some reason, this one just died, and the motherboard was dead for some reason. The way you can remove this is just push this to the left. You're gonna hear a click, and it should pop out just like that. You can remove this thing. Okay, can you come out now? It was already out. Okay, remove this thing, which is basically a battery, right? You can remove it and wait at least like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then push it in. The way that you put it in is you start from the left where the clip is, and then you just push in, and boom, it clips in. Easy peasy cake, right? The second thing that a lot of people don't really pay attention is your CPU. If this little thing heats up, it's gonna start giving you a green screen and shutting down because it feels like it's way too hot, and it cannot prevent a fire or anything. So you either need to change the paste that it has on top. You should have a paste that comes with your motherboard, or came with the box that the CPU came with. So you should really keep that. If you think that the paste is like whack and it's bad, because usually they send you bad one, you should buy a new one, which I'm gonna post somewhere so you can buy a really good one. Apply the paste, put everything back in, and try that. Now that next thing, I guess, this right here, this thing right here is the CPU power, right? So this cable, sometimes those pins get bent, they get burnt, and they just don't work, and your motherboard is kind of dead. So, but sometimes it's just the cable, it's not put all the way in, it's not fixed, so you need to take it off, try another cable, put it in, make sure it clips, and then try that again. Also, before I forget, you need to make sure this clips. These little things outside here, a lot of people just do not push all the way in, And I know that people say that you gotta be gentle with it. Sometimes you just gotta go in and, you know, hear the click. Gotta go hard on it, right? Don't be too gentle. 2 cables. This cable right here is for the VGA cable. So what you need to do is change this cable. Because for me, it was this cable that was messed up and the battery that I took out. So you need to either run 2 cables like I'm doing. You can buy this, which turns the VGA into 2, or any cable into 2. And I'm running 2. Yeah, the cable management is terrible, just because I wanted to make sure that it didn't happen again to me like it happened the first time. And that's it, boys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any question, please let me know. Also, this trick works for green screen, black screen, and make sure of your temperature, please. The idle temperature should be about 60, 70 Fahrenheit, and the when you gaming hardcore, it can't go past 95, because that's when your PC is about to be like, nope, not today, I'm out of here, son, way too hot for you, and just shut off. If you keep having the green screen and it's not working, make sure you test your graphics card. If you have a friend with a PC, ask them to test your graphics card, because that's the only way. Update your BIOS. Whatever you have AMD. If you have whatever the other ones, because I only use AMD. I'm sorry, Ryzen. If you have Ryzen, you can update your BIOS. Make sure the BIOS is updated. If you can, if the PC let you go in and do that before you shut off. Also, if you updated your BIOS and then started doing that, then you might want to revert your BIOS to the last update. That way you stop doing it, and that might work too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this is way better than the last one I did. I didn't put a lot of much time because I worked too much. But yeah, I think that's it. So roll the intro. I made an intro. It's trash, but just roll the fucking intro, man.